Hey everybody, Jim Colba here. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do tape arbors in order to support my reel seat when I'm doing an installation. So as you can see, I've already installed two tape arbors here. I'm going to do a third so that I support the front, the middle, and the back of the reel seat when I do my installation. Now, prior to doing this, I've already marked where the front of my reel seat's going to go, so I know where to start my arbors. So all I'm going to do is start my tape. I'm just going to rotate my blank, and I'm going to build up this tape arbor until the point where I can still slide the reel seat on it without it being too tight. Should be close. Still a little bit loose. I'm going to give it a couple more wraps. And that's pretty good. So then my reel seat will slide all the way down, and that's still leaving enough room for my epoxy. Alright, so when we come back, I'll show you how we mix our epoxy and install the reel seat. Probably most commonly used by most builders. You can also use drywall tape, and there's also foam arbors that you can ream as well. Alright, so I've got a good coat on there. I'll wipe off any extra epoxy because I'm going to use that here in a moment to start removing any excess. So all I'm going to do as I install my reel seat, I'm going to rotate it. That's going to spread out any of that epoxy underneath. Now as I can see, it's starting to push out the back here, all the excess. So I'm going to take my stick that I used, and I'm going to take off any of that extra. And I'm going to keep turning. Now, as you've seen in previous videos, I've already spined my blank and marked it, so I know which side is the top side. So once I get my reel seat set, I can turn my blank to the top and just rotate it like that. Alright, now I have to remove all this excess epoxy. So I'll use the stir stick to get a big part of it. And then I'm going to come back behind with some isopropyl alcohol and some paper towels. Make sure you keep folding your paper towel so you're using a clean portion and you're not just spreading the epoxy around. Paper towels are cheap, and it makes your work look much nicer when you clean up as you go. Like I said, just keep using a clean portion of your paper towel. Come back here in the front, clean up any extra epoxy in the front. Make sure you don't get any on your threads. Alright, take a look down here. That's our top. Make sure we're aligned with our spine. Another handy tool to have, I like using these little pointy Q-tips. You can get in the cracks, get any of that excess epoxy out. Just spray your Q-tip with a little isopropyl. Go right around the edge. This works good on guides as well, or around guide areas. Just going to make sure that I don't have any in my threads, so we don't have any issues when we put our hood on. And we're good. And that's how I do my reel seat installations. Got any questions, put them in the comments below.